Here we go, guys, kicking things off. We're loaded, we're rocking, we're rolling. So, the first round of the pro tournament on the Yin Yang map, month of June. We got Artie in yellow on the right, fighting out of the UK. We got Legend in red, fighting out of Jordan on the left. So again, guys, the pro division, all the pro players are round robin, so they're all going to play each other one game. And then of those 6 top players, and then whoever wins the most goes on into the final 4 with Marco and Kian. Marco and Kian are the top 2 players right now, so they automatically go into the final 4. So the Yin Yang map, any of you guys not familiar with it, should be an interesting map. We've kind of set it up to be different. Obviously, that's the idea. One big thing is you do start off with some oil. Start off with 2 pre-captured oil, which is going to pump the economy right away nicely for these guys. So you can start, you see both players pumping conscripts. Oh, super dogs going off. Legend loses a lot of dogs there. Both players, comfortable pumping these conscripts, going 2 war factories on 1 oil from Artie. And that's why we do that. The tech and Blitz allows players to give them a different look month to month. It totally changes your build order when you start with this extra money from these oil derricks. So you see both players coming very aggressive. We will have this point of contention here on the bottom of the map. As you guys see here, these bumps between the water and the cliff, you can't build through that. So if you do want to base walk, you have to base walk over the cliff. So that's one thing to keep in mind. You can base walk, but you got to go over the cliff. So now bunkers out for Artie, sentry guns for Legend. Yeah, and then another thing, you can go through the middle of the map. So unlike a lot of the maps where we have like a center structure and you have the top and the bottom, on this map, technically you can come down the middle. So it just adds one more spot that you can attack from. You get a player like Kian, he could bring like a 1, 2, 3, 4, like a 5-way split. Get 5 different groups attacking on 5 different levels on this map. So hopefully it gives us some good looks. Should be fun. So we do see very, very early tech from Legend, but Artie mirroring now out with his battle lab as well. So Legend just slightly ahead on the battle lab. Nuclear reactor out, and so Legend should get the Iron Curtain advantage here. Artie is broke. Legend's economy is running nicely. Artie on 3 oils. Yeah, Legend's similar. Legend just managing his money a little bit better here, as you see Artie bottoming out. And both players now going to exchange Kirovs. Nice. I like that. Does the prediction thing work? I forget.
Got the knowledge.
What is wrong with my prediction thing? Well, anyway. Now Artie rerouting his Kirov. Where is Artie's Kirov going? Who knows? Okay. And so yeah, so Legends Kirov is gonna get some damage done. Takes out a bunker and gonna take out his radar. Ooh, and that Deso pushing in. Oh, and Artie gets his flak tracks. Artie's going to lose his flak tracks, and look at that play from Legend, getting that Deso in behind the Kirov to clear out those flak tracks, get a bit more mileage out of that Kirov, and that Kirov and that Deso got some. That was a nice hit from Legend on the bottom side. Pretty even Rhino numbers here. Doesn't look like either player is going to be able to get too much of a leg up on the Rhino battle as it is, but Artie gets a naval yard out. It'll be very interesting to see how the naval plays on this map. And I think it'll be fun this month. Normally we do the lower divisions, then we do pro at the end. So the lower guys don't really know how the pros are playing it. But this month, since we're going to be doing the pro matches throughout the month, it'll be kind of fun to see, the lower division guys can watch the pros, kind of try to steal some of their moves. Should be interesting. Bunkers out now from Artie, trying to hang on here. Legend working around the backside. Gonna try to find some targets over here. An Iron Curtain. Iron Curtain's force shields out. But yeah, but that the MCV does not get in the force shield. So Artie maybe thought he could get all 4 buildings, but he took the Iron Curtain and the Battle Lab, but he did lose his MCV. But a Dreadnought is out, and you see the flak tracks now from Legend countering this Dreadnought, and you should be able to counter the Navy right from the land. Yeah, you're going to see the Rhinos just push in here. In order to have a Navy do much on this map, you would really have to be supporting them from the land. You really have to have map control. You can't really just like sneak a Dreadnought out in the middle of the ocean and start doing work. You'd really need to have map control. Okay, so now we do see Artie pushing in with some Desos here right down the middle. Ooh, and he will get a couple flak tracks. Yeah, so you see Artie here is pushing with these Desolators in the very middle of the map, trying to get those flak tracks out of position so that his Dreadnoughts can get something done. Legend countering now with his own Desos in the middle of the map, countering those Dreadnoughts. The Dreadnoughts are now targeting the Desolators. Artie trying to take a bite on the top side, does grab a Dreadnought. Artie now on the run. I think he actually has the tanks to engage on the top side, but that's because Legend is split off and coming down the bottom side, using that bottom corner cliff, and that's exactly what it's for, being able to get around defenses, make it difficult for the defensive player to camp. We like the aggressive play here in Blitz. The Dreadnoughts are now freaking out because of the radiation. They're going down. Legend's Iron Curtain. Artie decides to counterpunch here. Not much left in his base as Legend has a two-way split, but Artie has a lot of Desolators to slow things down. And Artie does quit out. I mean, obviously, you know, as a game designer, the whole idea had a big game designer tell me one time. He said, "There we go, Legend flexing and Balf in the house." Had a big game designer said. He said, "Game design is simple. Make a game, and then you take the parts that everyone likes, and you increase it, and then you take the parts everyone hates and you decrease it." And a little secret sauce for Artie. Thanks, Slicer. I think that's exactly what he needed. And, you know, ultimately with Red Alert 2, you know, my favorite splits, right? I mean, the dexterity of the game, people attacking from multiple angles, being able to, like, feint one direction and then attack from another. And so I think this map really kind of encapsulates that with so many different ways to attack. And it's really going to reward those players who can multitask, who can split. And so I think that's going to be interesting to see throughout the month as it develops. Should be a lot of fun. That first game was, yeah, it was a good one. Both these guys playing some good blitz. Legend in with an aerial opening now as the Rockies are out, the Eagles out, trying to hit that power, trying to get in. Doesn't get much done. And remember, guys, with these two pre-captured oils, these guys are, I mean, they can come kicking out so fast. You know, Allied, always, you know, on a lot of maps, the Allied opening is difficult because are you going air, are you going ground, are you going to try to manage both? It can be tricky, but with this extra chunk of money, you can come in right away. And you do see Artie is ahead on Rhinos here, targeting the AFC, gonna lose his, now he needs to switch over and target the tanks. And Artie, ooh, well played by Legend. Nice hold with that pillbox. Artie not using his, yeah, well, he can't really use his rock. He's now trying to pick on the MCV. Artie is all gas, no brakes right now, really trying to push in. Difficult. He's not going to be able to get this MCV, and that was a beautiful hold from Legend. Artie got absolutely no value out of that attack, and he put a lot into it. Legend continuing to harass that power plant as he sees Artie's going Patriot missiles. So trying to harass that power, trying to get some openings with his Eagles here. Paradrop on the backside, and now Legend's coming with the counter punch, and now it's Artie's turn to try to hold, but Artie is broke, so he's not going to have the pillboxes he needs here to get the leg up. Now Legend's going to try to pick targets here. He's got a couple GIs helping out as well. Gonna lose, yeah, forces the sell on the War Factory, and Artie's broke right now. Yeah, and the MCV is gonna go down. That's gonna be another quick one for Legend. And you guys, you know, you're looking at this right now, you're thinking, hey, isn't Legend one of the best players in the world? You know, Artie in traditional, what is he, like top 20 QM? You're thinking, of course Legend's winning. But just in case anyone has forgotten, guys, Artie knocked Legend out of the last two Blitz tournaments in the pro brackets. So I think it makes sense that finally Legend was like, okay, we're not going to do this anymore. And so Legend is just coming hard right now. Clearly knows the map, has a strategy, and he doesn't want to get beat by Artie anymore. It just, you know, Legend doesn't like that. So it's fun to see Legend in full form. Artie's playing decent, but Legend's just playing better right now. So it is best of 5. Legend, if Legend can take this one, it'll goose egg Artie 3-0. Artie fighting to stay in it. Give us a barn burner. Yeah, Berg, the fast AFC, yeah, this little extra chunk of money, I think you can, yeah, you can pump the ally. It's just very different. You know, players who haven't played this map, you know, players who played good on other maps, you need to get in here if you're playing in the tournament. You need to get some reps. You need to know your build order because you can play, your openings are going to be so different this month with these extra oil derricks. Very, very different. Budo Whoopas, thanks for hanging out, buddy. Glad you like the YouTube content. Thanks for stopping by. Twitch, man, Twitch is a party. Glad to have you here. All right, so Legend out now again. Going to start with his air units, Rockies and Eagles. And Artie is going to go flat cannons instead of flak tracks. He wants to be able to pump his Rhino, so he's going to go stationary air with the flat cannons. And he just needs to keep his power up. Legend's just going to keep trying to harass that power. Secret Sauce is the new unicorn. All right, Eagles in now. Actually, you can. The unicorn is now a donation. Sponsors needed $5. You can add a lucky unicorn to a player. $20. We create your own unit for a free-for-all map. $50+ we create your own free-for-all map. That's it, guys. New incentives. New incentives for all the sponsors out there. New rewards for the people who've been supporting me. Now, if you support me, you get more fun stuff. All right. So conscripts and rhinos pushing in here. Snipers out now for Legend. Already gonna try to find an opening on the back of the base. Should be able to get the MCV here. Forces the sell. Wow, so Legend does sell. Wow, okay. So, yep, and Artie, good move there. Artie's just going to pull back. If you force, if you get your opponent's MCV, whether you force him to sell or destroy it early game, chill, you know, just chill. Pull back, assess yourself. The longer the game goes, the more edge you're going to have. You just don't want to blunder. So Legend trying to get in with the Eagles. Wow, doesn't get that radar. So now this is a lot of GIs. Where is the Desol? Oh, so you guys, God, that was a top level move there. So Legend went in and tried to grab that radar to try to get rid of the Desolator. He was trying to take Artie's radar so Artie couldn't bring a Desolator, but the snipers are out anyway. And these GIs and snipers are going to do some work here, but Artie's going to dive in on the top side, take that AFC. He is targeting the, oh God, Artie's blundering, I think. Oh my God. Ooh, Artie's throwing hard. Artie's throwing hard. Now, Desolators are out. Artie's broke, though. And the snipers, that elite sniper, the Desolators can't get down. The Desolators can't get down. Legend is microing these snipers so well. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Artie now without an MCV, trying to hold on, but did Legend lose his sniper? I think he might have. Yeah, Legend's gonna take this one home. Wow. Wow. Callahan with the sub, appreciate it, buddy. I really just need to mod everyone. Ed, you're a mod, can't you help us out? All right, here we go, guys. So we got Zed in yellow fighting out of Algeria on the right, Legend in red fighting out of Jordan on the left. So again, guys, all these pros playing each other round robin style, fighting to get into the final four with Marco and Kian to go for that top prize. Now, Legend did beat Artie pretty decisively on this map. Legend obviously knows what he's doing. He did just take down Artie, and Zed watched the game and said, hey, I want to play. Give me Legend. Let's run it. So I like Zed's confidence right now. As we've said, Zed's worst enemy is himself. So when Zed's feeling confident, I think he can beat the best of them. When Zed's not feeling confident, he can literally lose to anyone. So we'll see how Zed's feeling, what he brings here. Hopefully we get a good game. Nothing bad about that last game with Artie and Legend. Honestly, Artie played fine, but Legend's playing this map very, very strong. So both players, again, guys, out with these early conscripts and these rhinos. Remember, on this map, these pre-captured oils, it's going to kickstart that economy. You can do a lot more early game. Obviously, in Blitz, the big thing is you don't want to run out of money to slow down your production. But, you know, on this map, you can get a lot going. You can get a lot going with that early boost from these two oils. So Legend now going to work up on that top cliff, going to try to take that oil. And I think this is a good move. These oils in the corners, they're purposefully meant to be very vulnerable. You see Legend pulling his tanks back so they don't get damaged. They're meant to be very vulnerable. You cannot build up there, so you can't really defend them. So it should go to the person who's controlling the map. Whoever has the bigger army, map control. We do want to reward map control. Obviously in Blitz, you know, you don't want to reward turtling or defensive play, obviously, because that's boring, and we're here for the barn burners. Well, Minka, if you are able to close the prediction, that'd be good. If not, I feel you, man. I've had hay fever before. You can't get it done, you can't get it done. All right, so now we do see Zed, a lot of early war factories here. Pretty conservative build from Zed, building across that back wall as we do see Legend pushing towards the center here on the bottom. Legend out with the radar and the battle lab, so a lot earlier tech from Legend. So you'll see Zed's going to pull ahead here on Rhinos pretty significantly, or at least he should if he can keep his economy managed. He's on four war factories to 2, so he's going to get a Rhino lead, but I'm not sure if he's going to get the compensation out of it. If Legend can hold, which he should be able to with these Desolators, if Legend can hold, look at the alligators killing the conscripts. Yeah, you remember, guys, your units will not auto-target animals. The animals will auto-target you, so you need to kill them if you want to hang out by them. Ooh, yeah, it does get a Desolator down. So yeah, Zed knows. So the clock's ticking for Zed. He's got to get some value. You know, when you diverge, right? One player goes tech, one player continues to pump rhinos and war factories. The player's pumping the rhinos and war factories. He's got to get in and try to get something done. Drones out to counter the desos. Doesn't get them all though. Pushes in anyway. Oh, and that deso gets down. And Zed on a lot of radiation here. Zed does have a, yeah, he bruised a lot of his rhinos there, and he could not afford to do that. His army is everything. He, you know, honestly, Zed doesn't even have a rhino advantage, which seems weird because, well, now and then, yeah, bruising all of his tanks on that radiation was a big mistake. And another Desolator out. Yeah, Legend's just going to continue to pump the Desolators and slow down the position, and he easily holds here. He's got tanks left over, and being down on tanks and behind on tech, Zed is in a very, very bad spot right now. All right, Minka, good job. You got it done, buddy. Iron Curtain now for Legend coming in. Yep, and Zed's honestly got nothing. I love these Dreadnoughts from Legend as well on the back end. Really, really nice push from tech. Those of you guys who are in the tournament who want to know how to play Soviet, if you do want to push early tech, go rewatch that video. Legend's build right now, being able to keep up his rhino numbers so he doesn't fall too far behind while also pushing tech like that. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, Lloyd, I think you're right, man. It's a fun map. I think it's exciting. I think there's a lot that the players can do. It'll be fun to see throughout the month how the lower divisions play it, how the top levels play it. Should be pretty fun. Should be pretty fun. Should get Lloyd in here. Lloyd, what are you playing again? D3? Are you in D3 this month? Get Lloyd in here. Once the Lloyd plays it, then we'll all know. Then we'll know the meta. Lloyd is a meta-defining player. Yeah, we got it all rocking and rolling this month. D5 and D6 tomorrow. Any of you guys who have not signed up yet, join the Discord. We got divisions for all skill levels. Come hang out. It'll be fun. Join the tournament. Good times, good times. All right, so now we switch over to Allied versus Allied. We've seen Legend already with his Allied looks on this map versus Artie. He likes the early air. He likes to get in early with the Eagles and the Rockies. But Zed did watch Legend play this map, so Zed should know what's coming. We'll see what Zed's counter is. It looks like Zed's going to try to pump the early Grizzlies. So Artie did this versus Legend. The super early Grizzlies versus Legend's more aerial opening. And it actually could have worked. Artie had a bit of a blunder. It's hard to say, you know, the word blunder is kind of tricky against a really top level player. I mean, a top level player makes you make mistakes. You know, a blunder, I think, is like a little bit more dramatic. Like a blunder is like you made an inexcusable, ridiculous error that if you wouldn't have made, you know, you would have won. You know, blunder versus mistake or a mess up or the other player just making a great play. But anyway, that's all semantics we can get into later. So yeah, Eagles over now for Legend. Take out that AFC, nice hit. And Legend now with 2 AFCs. So Legend should be able to comfortably pull ahead here on the air battles, but Zed's going to have to get some value out of his land army here, and I don't think he's going to be able to. He is forced to pull back here. He did grab that oil, so he got a bit of value out of that, especially early game. These players are relying on those tech oils, so little in and out missions like that to grab it, that's always nice. The Sheriff. Okay, Eagles, yeah, another hit and run for Legend in with those Eagles. Now some paradrop on the backside. Shouldn't get too much done. Lloyd, I like it, man. Be hungry. Go for that D2 spot. Yeah, and Legend just pushing. Legend looking so strong today. I mean, again, guys, we're versus Artie. I mean, Legend just chewed him up and spit him out. I mean, in a player like Artie, I mean, obviously top 8 blitz players in the world right now, to a decisive victory like that for Legend. And now, putting Zed away, I mean, Legend's just looking so tough on this map. Stu Mando in the house. So many people here. So many people. Okay, all right, so now the Rockies over now. Legend's got everything going for him in this position, guys. If you just take a step back and look at it, so he's got the Eagles, he's got 2 AFCs, he's got 5 Eagles coming. They're going to take that oil. Big chain reaction. There goes the War Factory. Zed gets a second AFC out because he wants to. Obviously, Legend's going to keep targeting his AFC, so he wants to get a second AFC out. But he needed that War Factory. Legend really picking targets well, and just Legend's just playing great blitz. I mean, what else can you say about it right now? Prism Tower out now from Zed. I like that. I mean, obviously he needs to be playing defensive here. Ooh, Battle Labs, simultaneous Battle Labs. We call that a Battle Lab Eclipse, when both players build their Battle Labs at the exact same time. It's not that exciting. It's not really that interesting, but it's kind of fun. I think it should have a cool word. Yeah, and there goes the Battle Lab. There goes the AFC. Legend running a really, really nice Air Force right now with these Eagles. Zed sends over 2 Eagles, decides they don't have a target, sends them back home. Zed with a nice little group of Rockies here, but Legend with his own Rockies to counter. So Zed tries to target those IFVs to make way for his Rockies. Zed just trying to look for an opening here. Don't think he's going to find one. Keep in mind, Legend is gapped up on the top side, so Zed's kind of flying blind up there, not able to get that Battle Lab. Legend is a beast. Yeah, and I like this. I mean, Zed kind of just needs to tuck in, force Legend to attack, try to force him to blunder. Not really sure how that would happen. Ooh, these prisms are undefended. Oh, Zed did not do that well. Zed had a chance. I mean, prisms are so weak. If they're undefended, Rockies can jump in and melt them pretty quick. So Zed had the right idea. He sent those Rockies in, but he started attacking the Grizzlies. I don't think it really mattered, but just something to keep in mind. Obviously, whenever you have the chance to target prisms, do it, because they will eat your face off very, very quickly. Oh, the score is 2. You got 55 people in here. No one's going to tell me my scoreboard is wrong. Come on, guys. Yeah, last month Woody said he was busy. I mean, we can't really schedule Woody into the tournament. It's very difficult. I mean, time change stuff makes it very, very hard. But at the end of the month, we'll try to get him to play the winner. That's what every month I would like to have Woody play the winner, basically. Like, Woody just automatically gets in the championship because he's a freak. But last month we couldn't get him. The month before, the winner couldn't play him. So anyway, we've had some issues with it, but that's the idea. That's what I would like to do. Yeah, Legend's in absolute beast mode right now. So now we do switch over to Allied versus Sov. Yeah, that's funny. Woody's the final boss. That's right. So Allied versus Sov now. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it should be. I mean, Allied versus Sov. The Allied player is going to start coming at you from all sides with their Eagles, their Rockies right away. I think it's so important that the Soviet player on this map take advantage of your early oil, pump the Rhinos, pump the conscripts, try to get something going. Probably, yeah, I think stay at flat cannons. Early flat cannons probably makes sense. Kind of annoying. This is a nice move from Legend. So even that one Rocketeer forces Zed to cancel his Rhinos, bring a flak track over. Eagle's now going to hit the flak tracks, splits them up. Nice, does okay. So all right, so nice hold there from Zed. So I think it's important. I think the Soviet player should be looking to harass the Allied player's oil in the corner. Again, guys, the oils in the corner are you can't build defensive structures off of them. So you really, you know, the Allied player's at a disadvantage, right? Grizzlies versus Rhinos, open field. The Soviet player should be able to grab early map control and go and attack the oils. I mean, that should be the move, I think, against a really good Allied player. Obviously, it's going to be difficult, but at the lower levels, well, at the lower levels, no one plays Allied. So it's only at the top levels that we force people to play mixed factions. But I think the Soviet player needs to be looking to try to chop off the Allied player's economy. You don't want to let him sit and get positioned up like this. Legend's looking so comfortable right now, using his infantry. So now he's going to get snipers behind the infantry so that Desolators can't go in and just wreck those GIs, GGIs. Now we do see Zed is going to go on the bottom here and try to take advantage of that. Needs to be careful, does not want to splash himself. Okay, so grabs that oil. There you go. A little late. We're at the 2-minute mark, so Legend got quite a bit of value out of that oil, but that is the right idea. It's definitely what Zed needs to be doing here is containing Legend, trying to tuck him into his corner, make him uncomfortable, grab map control, and then start trying to pick him apart from there. And now the tech out from Zed as well. Tech's a really good move here for the Soviet player, especially with map control. Dreadnoughts, you know, the Dreadnoughts, even from like right here in the water, the Dreadnoughts can start doing some work. So Legend does get some Eagles in, nice hit. Vacation? Vacation? No way. I'm on vacation every day, streaming, hanging out with you guys, man. This is my vacation. All right, so now at Kirov in, keep in mind there is a gap generator in Legends base, so Zed's kind of pushing blind here. Zed could be looking for a Deso bomb to try to get in and thin out some of these infantry. Kirov not able to get much done. Does take out a few infantry, not good value though, obviously. So now what is Zed's move? No Iron Curtain yet. Zed on 4K, Legend on 3K, and Legend now with the Mirages out. So Legend pretty comfortably gets over to that Battle Lab tech very, very quickly. Yeah, so all the Blitz maps at this point are 12 oils total per game that you can build. Our fish, the man himself.
I'm so excited. If you're here, I could pop a balloon.
Yeah, so now this, I don't really think like this mid game where both players like bolster up. I don't think that usually goes well for the Soviet player. Ooh, nice use of those flaks. Wow, Legend loses a lot of eagles there. So both players just kind of like the Soviet player being like, okay, let's just both pull back and build whatever we want for 3 minutes. That's definitely goes against the Soviet player. The Allied player wants a longer game. The longer the game goes, the better for them, generally speaking. So I kind of question that a little bit from Zed here. I think Zed does need to be looking to push a little bit and try to slow him down. Legend's going to split some Grizzlies on the top side. Zed a bit slow to respond. Does have some Desolators over there. Yeah, so now Legend bringing a nice split here. Mirage is on the bottom, gonna melt those flak tracks. Ooh, and yeah. Oh, I didn't see the Deso bomb. Oh, the sniper's a little late. The Deso's pushed through. Oh, wow. Wow, beautiful Deso bombs here, but the snipers are out now, and now Zed is pushing in on the top side through a lot of infantry. Those GIs get a lot done, but the Rhinos are still pushing. Doesn't have Iron Curtain support here. Whoa, look at that chain reaction. Beautiful play here, but there's still a lot of Mirages, and so Zed does lose his army. Zed now has Kirovs. Zed has nothing to defend. Zed has no... Zed needs to switch to drones. Desolator, oh, that Desolator, oh, the Desolator doesn't get down. The Desolators can't get down. And Zed needs to pull his infantry. He needs to get his Grizzlies, but he's going to try to send it with these Kirovs. The Kirovs aren't going to get it. There's 3 Patriot missiles and that elite GGI doing work. Does he get the MCV? He gets the MCV. Oh my God, but Zed is not doing anything on the back end. And that paradrop cleans out those drones. Oh, Zed needed to get a lot out of those drones. He does get a drone in that elite Grizzly. A couple more drones out. What a weird position we have here, guys. Look at the timer on the nuke. I mean, if somehow Zed could hang on, but I don't think he can. Oh, he built a demo truck. And Legend only has 3 tanks, guys. There's no war factories left. So Zed needs to protect his power. Oh, Zed needs to, if Zed can get Zed could win this game with the nuclear missile. Oh my God. He needs to protect his power though. The snipers are coming in. Can the snipers get in range? Oh, there's not much time left on that. Oh my God, is Zed gonna get the nuke off? How does he use the nuke? How does he use the nuke? That's the question. Snipers versus Desolators now. The Grizzlies are gonna pop in here and try to hit the nuke. But are these power plants enough? Probably not. If he loses that nuke, he's gonna go low power. 1 Grizzly tank. Oh, but here come the Eagles. Here come the Eagles. And Zed goes low power. So can Zed, even if he sells the radar, it's just not really gonna matter here. The oils are taking too much power. And a very, very interesting point there. Wow. So, yeah, I wish we had a replay of that whole match. It'd be fun to break that one down. So basically, a couple different things happened there. So when Zed attacked, so Zed had that huge Deso bomb. So Legend prepared a nice split. He brought the Grizzlies on the top, the Mirage on the bottom. Zed had that beautiful Deso bomb that cleaned out Legend's bottom split, took all of his Mirages. So then Zed pushed on the top side. Without the Mirages to support, Zed pushed in. And because Legend was kind of camping, Legend had a massive chain reaction in his base. Zed targeted an oil. Most of Legend's base went down. So then Zed got a little too excited at that point. He started pumping Kirovs. He started pumping those Kirovs a little too early. He just needed to continue the position. He tried to drop the hammer a little too early with the Kirovs and didn't have any tanks on the back end. I mean, he could have built a handful of drones, some Desos, but really, ultimately, what are we talking about here? Legend just 3-0'd Artie and 3-0'd Zed. I mean, yeah, Zed almost could have won that last point, but ultimately, this story is not about Zed messing up. It's not about Artie messing up. The story is about Legend being an absolute beast as he starts things off here in the round robin with 2 wins against Artie and Zed, who are both very formidable blitz players. So, yeah, and Legend and the 3-0, both of them. Yeah, Legend coming for that Final Four.